Tomorrow begins the champions part of the Principal Charity Classic at Wakanda Golf Course here in Des Moines. It is my great pleasure today to have professional golfer Billy Mayfair with us and his wife Tami. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So anybody who knows golf knows you. You have a number of championships under your belt, 5, and you also refer to yourself as a Trivial Pursuit answer.
Trivial Pursuit question. Yep. I'm the only person to beat Tiger Woods in a playoff.
I love it.
And this past year was our 25th anniversary from that, and I still get asked just about every day that question, and I love it. People say, "Don't you ever get tired of it?" I go, "I beat Tiger Woods. How can you ever get tired of talking about that?"
Right, and golf is what you love. It's what you live.
What we love to do, and if that's what they want to remember me, that's fine by me.
Okay, I would take that as well. Yeah. All right, well, you have made headlines a lot over your life, but most recently, particularly for people like me, what you've been very public about in recent years is your autism diagnosis as an adult.
Yes.
So back me up to your diagnosis in 2019. How did that even come about?
Well, we were having kind of a rough stretch. My wife noticed some change in moods and some mood swings and all that, and we had a confrontation with the tour on a rules seminar or a rules situation, and after it unfortunately didn't go my way and we were disqualified from the tournament, my wife says, "Hey, listen, it's time to get diagnosed. I think you have some things we need to discuss, and let's go get tested." And I fought tooth and nail, didn't want to do it, just a typical thing, and finally she talked me into doing it. And even after having been tested, I had the results, and it still took me a few weeks to finally sit down and read the results and everything. But once I did, it was like the floodgates opened up for me, and things in my life started making sense to me. Why was I the way the person I was? Why did I struggle in school? Why did I struggle with having a lot of friends? Why do I enjoy going to the golf course all by myself all the time and being out there for hours by myself? It just opened up a lot of doors and made me aware of that, I'm actually very special in a way because this is just the way that I was built.
Right. So a phrase that I love that so many professionals and parents have said to me in recent weeks and months is, the autistic brain is just wired differently. Does that click with you?
Absolutely, it does. I did see your piece. It was a wonderful piece you and your husband did before we got here to the studio, and your husband and you were right on. Every time I would read it, I go, "Yep," the light goes off, and you go, "Yep, I understand that." And I think your husband said it the best. It's a different language.
Yeah.
You speak kind of a different language than everyone else, and it's very difficult, not so much on the person who has autism, but the siblings, the parents, the grandparents, the other children in the family, and that's been probably the thing that my wife and I have been trying to help people with more than anything.
Yeah, I love that. Tami, I want your perspective. You're sitting here vehemently nodding and kind of grinning as Billy's describing your involvement in sort of pushing him toward just trying to figure some things out. Tell me about how that was for you as a spouse.
Difficult, in a word, because you love the person. We also have a son that's on the spectrum, so I felt double whammied. And then I had a different element because he's a public figure. So I had challenges finding people that really wanted to help, that didn't want to be part of the limelight, that said they were the one that diagnosed or did right. I needed a real doctor that was a passion for doctor, and they're hard to find. I think the key word I'd want to tell people is neuropsychologist is the best doctor you can find. Not necessarily. There are some child psychologist or counselor, but neuropsychologist is the one that's going to deal with the brain, because we are talking about a brain disability. I basically said, "You want to stay married, don't you?"
We've all had those conversations.
We had a moment, and when we had our incident, which I feel strongly we were fairly untreated, because he doesn't have, his brain takes a while to process information, which comes across to the public as looking like you're cheating or you're trying to find a fake answer, when actually he's just trying to get from A to B to get to the answer. And I said, I need help with strategies. And that's what it comes down to. Learning, I call it Russian, Japanese, whatever you want it. You have to learn the other language, and then teaching him neurotypical.
Right, exactly. Real quick, we're running out of time, but tell us about Boomer quickly, because he's part of this too.
He is. We rescued Boomer. He's a miniature poodle, and we've taught him 2 specific things for Billy. One is called nudging, the other is deep pressure therapy. So when Billy has what we call spinning in his brain, and he doesn't realize that, and he cannot read facial expressions. So most specifically, when we go check in the airport and they give us a hard time because our golf bag is 70 pounds and you have to explain that this is not beer golf on Sunday and this is how you pay your bills, and that frustrates him and he doesn't know how to explain. And his meltdown comes across as anger, so we don't get kicked off a plane. He will nudge him first, and then if that doesn't work, he climbs to want to get in his lap. Because as it's been explained, the pressure on the abdomen calms him down.
Yep.
And it's been the most brilliant gift, and I wish I'd had Boomer a long time ago.
A long time ago.
But
we love
Boomer's
Boomer.
a blessing.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Thank you both. I wish we had more time, but we're
No,
so
it's-
grateful for you being here.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us.
All right, thanks for sharing your story. We'll be right back.